The countdown is on to a huge night of playoff basketball on Prime. In the East, it's Game 6 of the Cavs and Pistons. Later on out west, the Spurs will try to close out the Timberwolves. Minnesota needs a win to force a Game 7. And with the start of the NBA Finals less than 3 weeks away, look what we've got. The Larry O'Brien Trophy is in the building. Also in the building, we've got Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Blake Griffin, Udonis Haslem. I'm Taylor Rooks. Very beautiful, shiny trophy there. I want one word that you think of when you see the Larry O'Brien. I'll start with you, UD.
Me first?
Yep.
Oh.
Why don't we come back to you? What do you got, BG?
Go ahead. Go ahead, BG.
Elusive.
Distant.
Memory.
Oh, gross.
Oh, my gosh,
UD,
Dirk.
you
I
got
could have said that.
Glorious?
Huh?
Glorious?
Nah, I'm trying to find another word, Steve.
He's
Give me
trying to
word,
find
Steve,
a
that says
UD-ism.
this-
You got one,
Important.
UD? There we go. Important.
Important.
Not
Important.
that important.
Yeah, I mean, depends who you are.
Actually, don't think
What
it's
are your values?
Actually, not that cool.
How important is it, Dirk?
It was big.
All right, well, I have two words to describe tonight, and that is potential elimination. All right, in Game 5, you like that?
A lot of syllables.
In Game 5, a 3 from Tobias Harris with the Pistons up by 9 with just over 3 minutes remaining. Then the Cavs made their comeback, a driving layup there from Donovan Mitchell. We had a 3 from Evan Mobley, all part of a 9-0 Cleveland run to close out regulation. In the final seconds, Spida stripped by Asar Thompson. At the end of the play, there was contact with Jared Allen. Thompson went down. No foul was called, though, Dirk. On to OT. We have some disagreements up here. Max Strus in Cleveland started OT on a 9-2 run with a layup from Mitchell, giving them a 7-point lead. First road win of these playoffs for the Cavs. Here's JB Bickerstaff after his team's Game 5 loss.
You know, you're going to have to choke the life out of this team, right? We're not going to go down without a fight. We're not going to go down without kicking, punching, crabbing, clawing. And that's just who we are. And we've been in this position before, and we were able to work our way through it.
We've had our back against the wall before. And at the end of the day, I mean, if we can't win a game on the road, how far are we really going to get in the playoffs? How far are we going to get in this league? So you got to go win a game on the road. That's what we're going to go do.
I mean, Cade said it best. Detroit's backs are against the wall. I want to know what stood out about how Detroit lost, BG.
Just careless turnovers, you know, some mistakes that young teams do make. But the thing that they've shown us is they're resilient. I mean, this will be their 4th time facing elimination in this playoffs. And you don't want to ever have a game like that up 9 under 3 minutes. But it happens. You know, the one player I'm sort of looking at is Jalen Duren right there. He was so good in the regular season and hasn't been able to find that same rhythm. And he needs to get going. And I say he because at this point of the playoffs, like, he might have to do this on his own, right? The time you start hunting shots and forcing stuff, you sort of get outside of your game. The one thing you can do, especially as a big, go play harder than people, go bully, go use your strength, which is strength, to go get offensive rebounds. If it's not there, you don't feel good about it, kick it out, be active. It's amazing how the ball, especially in the playoffs, finds energy. So keep moving. And they don't need him to be any different than he was. They just need him to do it harder and put more and more pressure on these bigs. So he's a guy that I'm looking to tonight to really change the tempo in Game 6.
I think losing Duncan in that game, I think that really hurt them. When you look at the spacing, and we talk about Jalen Duren and what he needs to be impactful, you need spacing out on that court, not just for him, but also for Cade as well. So I think Duncan in that game where they hit him down the stretch, they hit Cade down the stretch. Duncan had 17 points that game. He was 5 for 9 from 3. Dennis Jenkins had 14 points that game. He shot the 3-ball well, but there's a difference between having Duncan Robinson on the court as a sticker and having guys on the court that can just make shots. Duncan Robinson is a sticker. He is going to pull gravity to him wherever he is on the basketball court. So if you're going to hit Cade down the stretch, or if you're looking to get passes in that pocket to Duren and those guys, he has to make shots, and he has to be impactful. If you see right there, they had a shot, they didn't make it. And if you see this one right here, the spacing is just bad right here. When they hit Cade, it comes back to the top. Asar should not be in that middle. We need to have an option to either drive or make that pass. There's no way to drive that ball. Now Tobias gets stuck with the ball at the top of the key. He has to take a shot down the stretch, a bad shot. So the spacing is very, very critical, and Duncan Robinson has to help that spacing. So I'm happy he's back in that lineup tonight.
And I think the Cavs have recognized the incredible responsibility on Cade Cunningham offensively. And they've taken the tone of, let's wear this guy out. We're going to pick him up full court. He's got to make every play for this team. Then they've started to switch every pick and roll to make him manufacture one-on-one. And I think it's just making it exhausting for him. He's just had a 7-game series. He plays both sides of the ball. He's playing 40-plus minutes a game. He's got to make everything happen for this team. And without the spacing and just having him go one-on-one, he can get favorable matchups. They'll let him have Merrill. They'll let him have Harden, whoever he wants. They'll put bodies behind and they say, you got to make it happen over and over and over. And I think that is a big toll. He's going to need some help tonight from guys like Durant, from guys like Robinson, if they have a chance of winning.
On the Cavs side, I'm looking at Allen and Strus. Both had fantastic game 5s. Allen had a big double-double, 16 and 10. Do you know that they're 18-4 this year when he has a double-double? So they're a different animal. Come on.
Big stat.
That guy?
They are a different animal when he's active in the paint. He had 2 big blocks. He's been great, obviously, around the rim. So when he's active, he gets rebounds, he gets stick backs. They're a different team. And then Strus has been fantastic, especially there. I thought everybody's going to talk shooting. He had 6 threes. I thought in the first half, Cleveland didn't have much going, and he kind of kept them up, kept them scoring with his big 3-point shooting. But I also like his physicality on defense. He's guarding Cade at times. He's keeping loose balls alive. He had this big steal in overtime that we saw earlier. So I just love his activity and his competitiveness.
Yeah, after the game, Kenny Atkinson said they got that win because of Max Strus. He finished that game 5 win with 20 points, 8 rebounds, knocking down 6 out of 8 threes. And earlier, our Christina Pink caught up with him.
Okay, so Max, first of all, I love hearing your teammates and coaches, as Dawn walks by, talk about the presence you bring. Some things I've heard was nasty character, maniac competitor. I mean, how would you best describe the edge you bring to the court?
I'm just trying to win. I don't think it's anything too crazy. I'm kind of getting called those names and getting called the maniac, but I'm really just here to win and play as hard as I can, and for some reason that gets characterized as being a maniac.
Well, okay, obviously last game the shot making was huge, but you always do all the little things that contribute to winning, the steals, the rebounding. I mean, when you were coming back from that foot surgery, is this kind of what you imagine contributing?
Yeah, I mean, I think this has always been my game. I think this has always been something that I pride myself on, is being the hardest worker on the floor, trying to do the little things to help teams win, and you know, just doing anything to help. And I think that's always been my main thing. And you can't control whether shots are going to go in or out. So, but you can always control how hard you play. So that's just been my motto since day one, and it's got me where I am, and I'm just going to keep doing it.
Undefeated at home this postseason. How do you guys continue to protect home court tonight?
Keep relying off our fans. They bring us great energy, and get off to a good start, and just play our basketball. We know what wins. We know what we're capable of, and just got to go out there and do it.
All right, thanks so much.
No problem.
Taylor,
Thank you.
back to you.
Great stuff, Christina. Now, if there is a Game 7 between the Cavs and Pistons in the Eastern Conference semis, you will see that winner-go-home showdown on Sunday, right here on Prime. Time now for the drive to tip-off presented by CarMax UD. What you expecting from your former teammate tonight?
Intensity. He understands that they need to close this out. They do not want to go back to Detroit. He's been in this situation before, so I'm not surprised at the intensity he's bringing. I expect him to continue to bring that.
All right, and also Duncan Robinson, by the way, available but not starting UD.
He'll be ready. He'll be ready. He understands the importance of what he brings to be on this basketball court. Both of these guys, man, came from the mud. I mean, Max was at Lewis before he got to DePaul. Duncan was at Williams before he got to Michigan. Both of these guys are going to embrace this moment. They understand how important it is to be here, so I expect these guys will show up.
Oh my gosh, John Wall is among us. We will be right back.
I mean, these guys, D2, D3, come on
Culture.
He's culture.
NBA on Prime pregame is presented by CarMax. Want to drive?